Night. Ted lies bleeding in the dark corridors of two abandoned buildings. It's late, and in his deepest dream, he hears gunshots echoing from the building next door. His eyes snap open, but his body doesn't respond. He's weak, too weak to get up. His body betrays him, and he slips back into a restless sleep. Later, after the robbery, the bioguards arrive. They find Ted sprawled in the hall, blood soaking into the cold floor. One of the guards kneels down, his face a mix of suspicion and duty. He taps Ted's face gently, trying to rouse him. No response. He taps again, harder this time. "Did you hear the gunshots earlier?" the guard asks, shaking Ted's shoulder. Ted's eyes flicker open, groggy, disoriented. "Hey, stay awake!" the guard orders, now more insistent. His partner, standing nearby, notices the bloodied wound on Ted's side and goes pale. "This fucker's a fleshborn," the second guard mutters, eyes wide with realization. The kneeling guard stands up, looking down at Ted like a piece of trash. "Let's leave him to die." "But he's still bleeding," the partner protests, his voice shaky. "That's why I said let him die. The little shit's already dead. Our job ain't saving bodies. It's making sure people like Chris Dalmuth don't murder your fleshy children," he says, motioning toward Ted's wound with a dismissive hand. He pats the first guard on the shoulder, glancing down at Ted one last time. "Let's get out of here. Crime's a bitch anyway." And just like that, they leave, leaving Ted to rot in the dark. Morning. Ted's eyes snap open, and he curses as the sunlight hits his face. "Where the fuck's my piece?" He stumbles to his feet, groggy, disoriented. The first thing he notices is a news van parked right outside the building. He glances around like he's searching for someone, but before he can get far, he hears a familiar voice. "Clara Pulse Emran, Pulse TV, live from Rockfall," she announces, stepping into his path with a grin too wide to be innocent. "Hey there, you're live on Pulse TV." Ted squints at her, clearly annoyed. Yeah, no shit, Clara." Clara, unfazed, presses on. "How do you feel about the genetic inequality and discrimination happening here?" Ted looks around, distracted. "Feels worse than being in Metal O'Rick," he says, pointing vaguely at a building off in the distance. Clara glances over her shoulder, then back at him. By the time she looks back to ask another question, Ted has already disappeared. Clara shrugs and continues on with the broadcast. 80% of the humans here are designer humans, even though wealthy individuals don't live in Rockfall. The question is, how are people getting genetic engineering? Later at Ted's place, Ted walks in to find Chris Dalmuth's crew just leaving. They glance at him like he's some kind of ghost, but they don't stop. Inside, Greaves is cleaning up glasses off a table. "Another gig from Chris?" Ted asks, slipping his shirt off, clearly in pain from his wound. "Yeah," Greaves mutters, taking the glasses to the shelves. Ted sits down, noticing how his blood has soaked through his shirt. Greaves finally looks up, a little confused. "Yesterday, Ted. Where the hell were you?" Ted shrugs, inspecting his bloody stomach. "Out." Greaves narrows his eyes. "Out? Out where? You look like you've been through hell." Ted, eyeing his wound, shrugs again. "Survival game, Greaves. Out there, it's a fucking survival game." Greaves turns around, sees the wound, and his face scrunches up in horror. "What the fuck is that? Did you get stabbed?" Ted cracks a grin despite the pain. Someone shoved their private part into my kidney." Greaves doesn't laugh. He grabs a bottle of wine, along with an old first aid kit, and starts stitching Ted up, pouring alcohol over the wound. Ted moans, his eyes rolling back slightly. "Jesus, Ted," Greaves mutters. "You really know how to make life interesting." Ted takes the wine bottle and puts it aside. "So what's the gig? Another hit?" Greaves finishes with the bandages and sits down next to Ted, still holding the wine. "Club 365? Need to take out a mutant." Ted raises an eyebrow, intrigued. "Party B?" Greaves shakes his head. "Zara Voss." Ted's face hardens. "Oh yeah, fuck me. I've seen her rolling with Chris. Greaves takes a long swig from the bottle. Yeah, I need some kind of virus to knock her out. You know where we can get one? Ted gives him a sidelong look, then nods. I got a friend. Greaves leans back, a smile flickering. Good, we'll need it.